What's happening, everyone? Chris Beans here with Bowler's Rant, bringing you one new update from Brunswick Bowling. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on those notifications. All right, it is release week for Brunswick. We are on the road to Bowl Expo, and a slew of releases just dropped, but this one was good enough that I thought it needed its own video. Let's talk about something, a brand new line, the Brunswick Infinity. All right. So there's a lot going on with this ball. We got a bunch of brand new tech. It's a new line, and there is some really interesting numbers, and we also have some ball motion to talk about. So over to the interwebs. Let's get into this. All right. So we're talking about the Infinity, this guy. All right. And first thing, we've got a brand new core. And keep in mind, got dynamic core. That's the coefficient of restitution word salad. That means more carry to the pins, but also at the bottom there's a flip block, and I really like the fact that Brunswick's doing that. All right, they're adding this flip block to give you more continuation at the back of the lane. All right, now we're gonna get right into the specs because that's where all the good stuff is. Let me make this a little bigger. All right, this ball has the AXH, that's hybrid, so activator extreme hook hybrid cover stock with the Infinity core. The color is purple ice, navy, and red. All right, not bad, looking all right. And this is in a rate, it's a performance of high, all purpose with a rating of 85 on the Brunswick Performance Index. That's where they have all of their ball motions down here defined and where the rating sits. So that's their rating system. Finish is 500 2000 CA Aero micropad, and the numbers at 15 pounds, 2.521 RG with a .051 differential and a .010 asymmetric differential. Again, has dynamic core and also has the DOT layout system, so you can put that, the high RG marker anywhere you want, and you won't have to worry about voiding your warranty. All right, so what is this ball all about? So if you look at the graph here, you can see that the Infinity at a rating of 85, so it's pretty much on their high. Is just one category below their pro line, but it's got a lot of their advanced technology, but it's in the all-purpose. So this is a versatility ball. So you got a sanded hybrid, and I just talked about this in my last video. I'm telling you, hybrids are hotcakes right now. People are really finding that you can kind of get two motions in one depending on where you're at with the lane and add a lot of value for bowlers who really don't want to spend money on 5 or 6 balls. Sometimes they just want one ball, so you got to give as much value as you can, and I see Brunswick doing that here. You've got a ball that is basically, in that 010 line. This is like in that sweet spot. I usually say 011, but let's go with 010 to 016. That's the sweet spot of versatility for an asymmetric ball. So because it's asymmetric, you can change the layout characteristics, but it's not going to necessarily go sideways, and we can show you that. Here's Dom Barrett from the Brunswick video. Let's just take a look at a few of his shots. Going down between 3rd and 4th arrow, and it shapes up nicely. So it stands up, but it's not like going sideways, right? Right back to 12 o'clock. Now, of course, this is going to change with, how you throw it. And here are the ladies. There's Ashley Galante. She's throwing it. And it's looking pretty good, right? Here's a lefty. So you got a lot of different versatile motions here for this ball. I'm going to come back to this part. I want to see Dom throw it a couple more times. Just because I really like the way he throws it. There we go. That's the shot I was looking for. So even when you wheel it out a little bit, you can see that this thing is shaping up nicely, and this is going to allow people to play a lot of different parts of the lane. Two-handers should still be able to use it, but you still have enough motion to the tweeners and the strokers, which means this is your all-around prototypical benchmark asim. This is something that will stand in your bag above your benchmark ball, but not going to be something crazy like a mindset. So it's going to fit that in-between place. So depending on your game style, you might be something that you ball down from if you start with a mindset, and it's something you can ball up from, like say from a melee jab carbon, or if you want a later shape, something different than a knockout. And one more shot from Dave Wadka, who's one of my favorites. Looking good. All right, last shot, I promise this time. Bang. All right. So, a lot of different versatility there. Let's go back to the shelf appeal. So, what's really interesting is I feel like there's I hate to use the word trend because I was on a different manufacturer's ball, where I keep seeing this infinity symbol. I've seen it on the Fate, you see it on the Eternity, and now we see it on the Infinity. So I don't know if it's just a theme going around, but it's definitely interesting. And I do like the color scheme on this ball. It's very easy to read as it migrates its axis. And I haven't actually seen it on the rack yet, but I'm willing to bet that this is going to be one of those balls that if you shine it up is going to look, oh, so beautiful. But it's got all the performance stuff there, and that is what you want. Wow. All right. As usual, universal release date will be in the video description below. And if you want to learn more about this ball and where you can pick it up, I've got a link in the description where you can grab this on bowlersmart.com. A lot of great information there. So, what do you think of the Infinity? Do you like the color scheme? Do you like the logo? Do you like some of the shots and the motions that we saw on the Brunswick video? And if you were to get one, what layout would you go with? Drop me a comment, let me know, let's continue the conversation. More updates are coming, and until then, bow well.